Hi class, my name is Dr. Colson and I'm going to be your facilitator for 411-511 for this summer course. This little video is going to be a navigation kind of show you around Blackboard for those of you that may not be familiar with it or if this is the first time you've taken an online course. Remember, I will be serving in the role as a facilitator, which means you'll be doing most of the learning on your own. I have tried to provide you with videos that will explain some of the assignments a little better, as well as PowerPoint that you can use. And then I'll be holding weekly meetings, so that way if you have any content questions or anything like that that you want to ask me or you need more clarification on, just kind of like a Q&A session if we were in class together, that you can do that. We'll be holding those weekly. I've already scheduled the first one. You should get an email about that. But I'm going to share my screen with you and kind of show you a little bit about Blackboard. So hang on just a minute. All right, so as soon as you go into Blackboard, you log in, this is the first thing that you should see. So of course I have the welcome. This is the introductory video, so hopefully you're watching that in step 2. Step 1, excuse me. You can go through the steps. This kind of gives you the course structure and purpose of what we'll be doing. This course is set up in 5 weeks because it is a summer course. We do have a lot of information that we cover within those 5 weeks. So make sure you're staying on top of it. Each week, the assignments are due by Sunday at 11:59, except for the very last week, which is going to be 5 weeks. I mean, it's going to be on that Friday, sorry. You only have 5 days on that last week, so make sure you start working ahead. This first week, I've kind of got you at a standstill. After week 2 opens up, then I'll open up the rest of the modules for you. I just want to make sure everybody's on the same page and together. You also have the course syllabus in the calendar. So if we can click on here, you can see the course syllabus. And anything that you may have questions upon are here. Make sure you've got the textbook. You also need to make sure that you have a headset and a webcam. Part of your discussion questions in your presentation, you'll have to use video, and you'll have to record your voice as if you were doing a presentation in class. We will be having quizzes every chapter. There's also a practice test that you can take before you take the real test. You can take those multiple times. You'll have discussion questions most every week. If you don't have a discussion question, then you usually have a case brief or some other type of assignment. The case briefs, you'll start that one in week 1. Chapter 3 is your first case brief. I do give you a little insight on that in the video for that week. You have a state law report. Graduate students, I've got a couple of you in this class, you're going to also write me a paper as well as do the presentation, so you have to do both. This will be due the last day of class. You have to give a presentation over your state law. So as we are going through this chapter, I highly suggest you pick out Article 7 and you start reading Article 7 if you're doing Indiana. And going through that. You also have to do an internet scavenger hunt. Here's the grading methods and how that's done. Here's lots of course policies, kind of the standard syllabus. All right, then we have our course calendar. Like I said, you'll see this is set up on 5 weeks here of when all your chapters, like I said, we've got almost every week has 2 chapters. Week 2, you do have 3 chapters. These are heavy material chapters, so make sure you're reading. Start reading early and work on your information after you finish your reading. All right, we're also going to be doing VoiceThread, so make sure you watch the VoiceThread tutorials here, how to create and participate and things like that. The main thing is also going to be these Zoom tutorials. So if you've never used Zoom before, make sure you go through these. We are going to be doing Zoom every week. So I will send you the meeting invitation. It'll have like a website address. Click on that to go to the link. The link is also listed on the course syllabus. If you kind of go back here, you also see here you have the course syllabus. You click on the course syllabus. You see this Zoom meeting, this is also the meeting address, so whenever I hold the meetings, you can just click on that or copy and paste and put it in your browser. And then, so make sure you are going through, and if you're still uncertain how to use Zoom, just let me know and I can kind of walk you through it. You'll see over here, this is where the announcements are. If I post any announcements, they'll be here. I've just showed you the course calendar, the syllabus. Here are your weekly modules, so we'll go through and work on those. This is where you can go in and check your grades, so you should be able to see these are all the grades that will be given for this chapter, that kind of thing. Let's see here. You can send email. You can send an email to all your classmates. Listen, and this is a rule of thumb. Before you ask me, ask 3 other people. So if you're uncertain about an assignment, send an email out to all the student users and ask them, see if anybody can respond to that before you send it to me. A lot of times your classmates may know. This course evaluation, we've tried using that. I'm going to leave it up there this time, see if it works. It didn't work the last time, so it may not work again this time. And then here is your help. But like I said, we'll start here, and then we'll go into this, show you an idea of what week 1 looks like. This is where we're going to be doing an introduction. You'll hear about me, and then you've got to create your own introduction, view each other's. This is the state law report for graduate students. All of you can kind of click on that, look at it, but grad students, I just wanted to make sure you had a head start. So I'm just going to briefly show you what a chapter looks like. So I'll be posting these videos. This will kind of tell you about what you're going to do for that chapter. So make sure you watch those first. Here are your chapter resources. This gives you, everything's in APA. All the websites that you can look at, there's lots for this chapter. So anything you may need that I've used is here. And then you have a PowerPoint, so you can just click and download your PowerPoint. You'll see here. But there's your Chapter 2 PowerPoint. Like I said, it's brief, but it gives you an idea, something to kind of go by, and things like that. There's a lot of good websites. Here's the assignment, and then here's the chapter that you've got to read. Here's the assignment. This is a video that I like for you to read, to watch, so make sure you're watching those. Here's your self-check quiz. It's just 5 questions. You would want to take this after you've read the chapter. You can take this over and over again, and then you'll take the quiz. All the quizzes are timed, so once you start, make sure you've got plenty of time to start. All right, well, that's kind of just our quick overview of this course and your introduction. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to let me know. Make sure you watch your email and things like that. All right, we'll talk to you soon. Bye.